Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you all need to know right now. It's a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how it fits on your timeline, okay? Now, with that being said, let's just jump right in and see what your guides need you to know right now, what Spirit needs you to know right now, what's important right now for you. The Seven of Wands reversed, the Eight of Wands and the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles, okay? I mean, this energy gives me what I was saying yesterday, I think. Well, not in the readings that uploaded yesterday, but in the readings that I made yesterday, okay? Something about being unprotected or feeling like you can't defend yourself, okay, against attack, against someone attacking you or something being projected at you quickly, okay? The Empress. So tell me about the Seven of Wands reverse. Oh no. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, what else? The Eight of Swords, entrapment, imprisonment. The Ten of Cups and Judgment. Judgment and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this feels like, how are you supposed to defend yourself against something like wanting family and wanting togetherness and wanting, like, I don't know if the Ace of Pentacles in this reading is giving me like a ring, okay, like marriage, okay? But the Eight of Swords is like, that is the prison. That's the prison. That's what you can't defend yourself from. So it's almost like somebody weaponizing your own dreams or your own wishes or how you want your life to be. It's like they're weaponizing that against you. So how are you supposed to get out of that entrapment when that's what you want, right? How are you supposed to defend yourself against that when that's what you want? So it's like, let's see. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands, please. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, receiving something, right? You're being attacked for wanting to receive something or wanting something to be equal, wanting there to be some sort of equal give and take. And that's the thing. It's like, this is like, you say, I want to buy like a horse carriage from the 1800s because that's always been my dream. I always wanted to ride around on one of those carriages, okay? And this is like then someone taking that's what you want to do and that's what you've always wanted to do. And they trap you with that, where they build an entire narrative or an entire scenario around you wanting this carriage, right? So how are you supposed to free yourself from the entrapment when what you want is the trap? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're being attacked for wanting something. So the only way that you would be able to defend yourself is to say that I don't want it, but you do want it. But if you say that you want it, then that gives them grounds to attack you because you say you want it. You get what I mean? It's like, it's something weird like that, okay? The Four of Pentacles, yeah, wanting something to receive it, okay, wanting to have something. The Seven of Wands, defending what you want. Yeah, you were literally being attacked for defending yourself because of what you want, like what you want out of your life, what you want to receive in life, okay? Like, that's some strange freaking energy right there, right? Like, let's say you've always wanted to travel all around the world and visit every single country, okay? And that's what you're being attacked for. It's like someone comes up to you and says, oh, you know, because you want to travel the world and that's your biggest wish, you would do this, this, and that, and that's what you do, and this is what you do because that's your wish. So all that's left to do for you is to kind of like try and defend the fact that that's just what you want to do. Like, that's just how you envision your life. Like, how are you supposed to defend yourself against the fact that that is the trap? Like, somebody made what you want for your life, they made that the trap. That it's almost like trying to force you away from your dreams, or trying to force you away from what you've always wanted in life. Because if you want what you want, you play into their narrative. You get what I mean? It's like some weird shit like that. Like, okay, Empress. Like, you can't even want what you want anymore in life without someone, trying to use it against you. That's what this is. Trying to use something against you to make sure you end up alone. Yeah, marriage. To make sure you end up alone, you get nothing, all right? You get left out. Like, that's literally the alternative. So either you get what you want, or you have a dream, or you have an aspiration of maybe marriage and family, okay? But they've made it, like, your enemies, I guess your ops have made it into something bad that you want that. Like, they've used it against you in some sort of way. And the alternative is nothing. So is that how they would rather have it, I guess? Okay, what's the Empress? The Eight of Cups in reverse, not being able to walk away from something. Not being able to leave something behind. The Hanged Man. Okay, feeling stuck. Yeah, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. Okay, feeling stagnant. Like nothing's moving. Everything's just kind of stuck. Because of a Queen of Wands, or this is a Queen of Wands, or you're a Queen of Wands, okay? Yeah, I don't know. So tell me more about the Seven of Wands reverse. Not being able to defend yourself. The Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. Yeah, that's the imprisonment, isn't it? Is that they're trying to say that for your dream, and just to make your dream come true, and just so that you can travel the world, or so that you can buy the carriage, or, you would do anything for that. How are you supposed to defend yourself against, like, just what you want out of life? Like, this is, I cannot keep saying, like, it's just weird. Okay, so there's some sort of an illusion here about something, okay? The King of Wands at the bottom. What is that about? The Seven of Cups. The crossroad, the choice. A choice that you had. A man. The choice of a man. Choosing a man. Choosing a man. Okay. What does that mean? Not being happily single. Not moving on from a soulmate connection. A partnership. Not moving on. Not talking to someone. Not... what is that? A separation. Somebody being unsure of the future. Yeah, that can make you pretty unsure of the future, right? If there's just something that you want, but what you want is the trap. What am I missing here? The Chariot and Death. Yeah. Something about moving forward determinedly. Okay, death. Or this has to do with a choice to leave, or a choice to end something completely, or to move forward with something. What does that mean? the King of Cups, okay, Scorpio, Cancer, and the Ace of Cups, love, true love, a new beginning in love. In the past, a new beginning in love. What do you mean? The snake, with a snake. Someone who's a malicious enemy, a clever snake, okay? So this has to do with you feeling like you can't defend yourself, feeling like you can't protect yourself, feeling unsure of the future because of a snake around you. So you're having a new beginning in love. Yeah, it's because that's because the thing is the trap. Like, because the family and the ring or the marriage or the commitment or the dream or the wish is the trap. How do I explain this better? The Three of Cups, happiness, friendship, strength, the King of Wands, and somebody not making a choice or somebody making the wrong choice. This has to do with somebody making the wrong choice or not making a choice or not choosing someone. And a King of Wands, strength, a King of Wands, Leo. Or a King of Wands overcoming something, or what does that mean? The Queen of Swords and the World, closing something about how you had to close out a cycle or how you had to end something with a Queen of Swords, or something about a Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. The truth about an offer, somebody coming towards someone in love, being open to someone, okay, or following your heart. The truth about following your heart, the Page of Wands reversed, bad news. I feel like I'm missing something here. This has to do with somebody riding out, rider on a horse. Okay, someone traveling, someone leaving, someone riding out somewhere. And, okay, the woman with the crown on. Okay, so the divine feminine empress energy here. And someone being hurt, someone being punished, somebody being imprisoned, someone being trapped, someone being hurt. Leaving after being hurt. Leaving after being hurt. Yeah, because it's something about what they were weaponizing against you. Okay, so it's like, it's almost like the thought that, like, just to put an example, if this is about marriage and having family, okay, or you're in a relationship with someone and you want marriage and you want maybe children or something like that, and there's an outside person weaponizing this energy against you. So it's almost like you feeling imprisoned in a way, because if you break up with this person and leave them, then someone else can say things like, you broke up because you hurt someone, or you would have done anything to get this relationship, or you would have done anything to get marriage, and you would have even betrayed someone to get marriage. Like, you know, it's giving me that. And if you end up leaving, breaking up, then they're going to say something like, Yeah, that's why they broke up. They broke up because collective couldn't get marriage, and because collective wasn't getting what they want, and because, you know, they couldn't like force someone into commitment. Like, that's what they're going to say. You get what I mean? Like, it feels like a lose-lose, okay? It feels like a lose-lose situation. Anchor. Yeah, feeling stuck. Why did you feel stuck? Because it, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, okay? Damned if you leave, damned if you stay, okay? Really. The tower. What was the tower? What was the trap? The ring. The commitment. That was the trap. Either staying or leaving. Like, that was the trap. That was the imprisonment. Is the fact that you wanted something in your life. Okay? And if you stay, they talk about you, and if you leave, they definitely talk about you. And it's like always building a narrative around this one thing. So yeah, that's why you could have felt stuck in the past. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But like, where are you more damned? What damns you even more? Okay, it could have been leaving. I don't know. That's what it's giving me though. Okay. Yeah, so tell me about this attacking energy here, this Eight of Wands. The Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, something about a home, a house, what happened in the house, what's going on in the house, okay? You know, how are you acting in the house? This is like somebody that is trying to spin lies about you. Okay, they're trying to compete with you, and they're doing it by spinning lies, falsely accusing you of things, making up shit that never happened, okay, and just constantly accusing you of crazy shit, right? That's the attack, Eight of Wands. And their entire argument is based off of, well, you did it because you want this. Okay? Right. The Five of Cups, yeah, but you were actually sad. Like, you were actually just grieving and sad and hopeless. And I feel like you know, ready to give up on something here. Like, you were just sad about the situation, about the fact that, like, you couldn't even, I mean, you can't even want, like, you cannot even want a carriage without somebody making it, you know, like perverting it. It feels like somebody perverted your dreams. Like, they make it something bad. Like, it's bad that you want that. Okay, you know, you're probably someone that would do anything just to get that thing. It's like, maybe you just have a dream. Like, maybe you just want to ride around in a carriage. Like, what's the deal? Okay. Like, again, it's like you want the carriage. Someone outside of you, a third party, knows it, and here they come going like, did you hear about what happened in the house, in their house? You know, they did this, and then they stole someone's money, and then they vandalized their property, and then they created this chaos, and all because they just want this carriage so desperately. They would do anything to buy that carriage one day. I mean, they would even stab someone in the back and like steal their money, and they would do all these just for the carriage. And you're sitting in the house going like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. That's really this. It's like, don't you have anything better to do? Do you have no hobbies? Okay. The Star. Yeah. Your wish fulfillment, or your dream, or just how you envisioned your life. Like, if you sit down and you think about, this is what I would like to achieve in my life, or this would be something that I want, it's something that I aspire to have, like, that's all it was. It wasn't like, it's just, you know, when you think about your life, the next 20 years, like, how do you see it? How do you picture it? What do you want? That doesn't mean you would do anything for it, or you would betray someone, backstab, attack someone for it. It's like, that's just how you see your life in the next couple of years. Like, what's wrong with that? Okay. You know, you got to understand, like, these are just people, they just want to find something to use against you. Like, they just want to find something that they can create a problem out of where there is no fucking problem. Like, you know, people will use anything against you, anything and everything against you. You know, I don't know. What else? Yeah, but now they can't see something anymore. Watching, looking, stalking in the reverse. Or somebody's sunglasses are coming off in some sort of way. And this has to do with somebody. Oh, what? Okay, self-indulgence and a tape. Or is this like somebody pleasuring themselves to a video? That's what I'm getting. Why is that coming out? Self-indulgence and cassette. Why is that here? Because you know why. High Priestess and the Sun, you know why. Okay, so you know who it is that was pleasuring themselves to a video or an audio or something. You know who it was, okay? The High Priestess knows who it was. And this has something to do with someone saying that you want marriage because you're broke, or you want marriage or commitment because you're alone, or you can't be alone, or you're insecure, or you feel like marriage is going to make you feel like you're worth something, okay, because you're so insecure. What the fuck does that have to do with someone pleasuring themselves to a video? I mean, you already know. High Priestess, the Sun. You already know what that means. Okay, so. The World. Yeah, closing out a cycle here. Closing out a chapter. And the plan. Some sort of a master plan or something about your job, your career, or what you're working on here. Healing from heartbreak. Healing from heartbreak. What does that mean? The snake. Yeah. It's like there's a snake. You're with the snake. You're around the snake. But then there's also another snake, competition. Or somebody thinking, you know, judging you to be a snake, and that something is all about competition for you, okay? When in reality, you know, you're not competing with anyone here, but someone has created like you're trapped in something. Okay, and it's not a commitment, it's not a marriage. It's with someone's lies, with their judgments, with their slander, with their false accusations, with the shit that they say, with the way they run their fucking mouth. Okay? You know, how are you supposed to get out of something when you can't even defend yourself, or you have no one that's going to defend you because everybody is seeing you in some weird way and perverting your dreams against you? This is like, I don't know, like distorting it, right? Yeah, a mirror. Someone, an empath narcissist paradigm, okay, being charmed and used. Yeah, the snake was using you, okay? Not the other way around. You are being used all this time by a snake. You are being charmed and used by a snake, all right? Mirror. Mirroring each other. Something is a mirror, or something is going to get mirrored back to someone here, okay? Something is getting mirrored back to someone here. Okay, what does that mean? The betrayal. Okay, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some sort of ultimate betrayal from a Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Like, this is like an ultimate nightmare, like ultimate betrayal, ultimate nightmare, like worst case scenario. The worst thing that somebody could do to someone, okay? King of Pentacles at the bottom. Like, how are you going to treat someone so disgustingly, okay? How are you going to treat someone so degradingly and then turn around and weaponize it against them, that someone wants more in their life, that they want like real commitment or real love or a real family? Because, you know, of course that's someone's wish when all they've been receiving here, it looks like, is betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. And then it's like you can't even leave. This is like the situation where you feel like you can't leave, because if you leave, you're going to be made the bad guy that you're not. Like, people are going to try and make you the problem, or you're the bad guy, or you did something wrong, or you hurt someone. The whole time you're the victim in this. You didn't do anything to anyone. You did nothing to deserve any of this. You just got yourself stuck in a situation with someone who distorts your reality, distorts your personality, your character. This is character assassination, okay? And it's using, you know, the inner child in you. They're using your inner child against you. Like, when you're a child and you think about, what do I want to be when I grow up? That's what they're using against you. And that's something innocent. That's something pure. That is, and they're distorting it. They distorted it. And that's wrong. It's really wrong, okay? Like some people, I mean, this is like dealing with a bunch of people that have no boundaries. None. No boundaries to, you know, the things that they say, the way that they judge people. Okay. What's the Five of Cups? I like you in reverse. Yeah, someone doesn't like you, okay? Or someone says mean things to you, or what's that about? I like you reverse. Twin flames. Something being balanced out. The yin and the yang, the dark and the light. Duality, okay? So somebody saying things to you, degrading you. Yeah, this could even be the way that someone talks to you, right? Like, making it a point that they don't like you, or, you know, there's something wrong with you, or like I could do better than you, or, you know, like you're the problem, or I don't know. It's just like degrading someone, basically. Like cutting someone down with words, okay? Hurting someone with words. Love call. Yeah, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know, which is the opposite. So the way that someone speaks to you, the way that someone spoke to you, the way that they made you feel, okay? So I don't know, you know, the choices that you made. Like, I feel like yeah, this is like a tricky situation where you're being attacked. You're in a situation where someone's not treating you well, okay? But you feel like if you leave, it's going to make everything way worse because of, you know, the things that people are saying about you. I mean, this could even be a situation where you feel like let's say, okay, this is just an example, right? Let's take a workplace, like an office setting, okay? And you're like an odd one out. And all of your colleagues gang up on you and they bully you and they make you feel like you're the problem. And they're trying to like get you out of the company in some sort of way, right? And then they use your dream against you, where it's like, oh, you want to achieve this in life, and it's like, oh, you would do anything to achieve that, you know, and then they really bully you with that one thing where it's like, no, man, I just want that, okay? But then let's say you have one coworker, like just one, that takes your side, okay? That you know, well, maybe you don't trust them 100%, but you're kind of like, you know, if push comes to shove, I do feel like they would at least take my side, okay? So you feel like there's only one real person on your side, and there's only one real person that's kind of like in your corner, like if shit hits the fan. So you might stick around because you think like, okay, so if I leave now, then all these other crazy people, these bullies, are going to, maybe call the new employer. They're going to say all these crazy things. They're going to come up with lies. They're going to, manipulate. They're just going to run their mouth and gossip and do what they do, right? And then you won't even have that one person there to defend you. You won't have anyone. You're going to have to defend yourself. And how, is that energy? It's that energy where it's like you want to leave, but you feel stuck because like if you leave, like, what are people going to say about you? Because look, it's not just about gossip. Like people can talk about you. They can have an opinion about you, whatever. Doesn't matter. But this is malicious. This is like people really trying to get you fucked up in a way, okay? Like this could even be trying to get you messed up legally. Okay, or just ruin your life, like ruin your employment opportunities, ruin your, if you move in somewhere, like they contact your landlord, they try to get you kicked out. Like this is malicious. This is people that have no boundaries, none whatsoever. They would do anything, say anything, just to fuck up your life, okay? So, like, I don't think you would have cared if people were just talking a little bit of mess, but if you're worried about your safety to the point where you're like, wow, if I leave this place, these people are going to try and get me arrested. They're going to come up with lies about why I left. That's the next thing, right? Like, go back to the office thing. If you leave the office, people are going to say, you left or you were fired. You were fired because you're this way, you're that way, you did this, you did that. You did all these crazy things. They're going to scapegoat you. Okay? They're going to scapegoat you. And then what? Then you have no one. You don't have that one coworker, you have nothing. You're not in the company anymore, you have nothing to defend yourself. You hear the crow? Yeah. That's the problem, right? It's man, if I leave right now, I'm going to be the scapegoat because I'm going to have no one to stand up for me. I'm going to have no defense here. Okay? You won't have any ground to stand on, really. It's going to be open fire, scapegoat, bullies. The crows outside. Right. So that's what it could have felt like to you here at this point, right? And then again, that energy of like using your wish against you, okay? So then you stay in the company. Not because like you necessarily want to be there or, it doesn't have anything to do with your dream at that point, right? Because your dream, you can go and realize it somewhere else. It has nothing to do with that aspiration that you have. But these people are weaponizing it against you, okay? So they're saying like, oh, you're only staying here because you're so desperate for this position and you would do anything for that position, okay? So like what stops them if you were to leave from saying you did this, and that for the position? Because you're no longer there to defend yourself, right? And you don't have that one person there that's going to say, no, that's actually not what happened. That's actually not how it was, right? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So tell me about not walking away. Courthouse in reverse. Yeah, this could be something illegal, okay, really, like something illegal, something corrupt. All right, something corrupt going on here. Or leaving some sort of an office building or some sort of an institution as well. Journey and going far away and traveling a distance. Okay, or this could have something to do with jurisdiction as well. A mature man. Thinking about something with a house, okay, something about jurisdiction or something changing jurisdictions or something not going to court or somebody traveling far away, leaving an institution. All right. Tell me more about that. A mature man. The Queen of Swords. Death. Okay, something about a permanent ending or somebody ending something. The High Priestess in reverse. Not listening to your intuition. About no new beginning. The Lovers. A relationship, a connection. Somebody lying. A Queen of Wands. So someone here was ignoring their intuition. That a Queen of Wands was trying to lie about someone, or was trying to lie and slander and create like false accusations, okay? And that's why you didn't take a leap of faith. So wait a minute, was someone's intuition telling them this, but they just thought like, no, it's probably not that? Or what was someone's intuition telling them that they were ignoring? That this had something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. And a moment of enlightenment, or somebody feeling stuck with a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody feeling stuck. The Star and a wish fulfillment. Something being stuck, something being stagnant, not going anywhere, being stuck in one place, the wish fulfillment. But I don't feel like you're the High Priestess in reverse, because I feel like you knew that the reason why something was stuck and stagnant and not going anywhere is because it wasn't meant to be. Like if you were in a place or an office or a situation or a relationship where something was just not moving, it was just stagnant, it was stuck, you weren't getting commitment, you weren't getting family, you weren't getting promotion, you weren't getting nothing. Your intuition was telling you it's that way because it's not meant to be. It's not meant to get there. If it were meant to get to that, it would have already gotten there. Okay, I feel like your intuition knew that. You were like, if this was even meant to, become a marriage, it would have already been that. I feel like your intuition knew that. This is even making me feel like you knew intuitively that something was being dragged out because you were not supposed to marry this person. Okay? Or you weren't supposed to stay at the job, right? It's like you knowing what it means, right? It's like you're not where you're supposed to be. That's why it's not flowing. That's why it's not natural. And almost like Spirit doesn't want you to get it there. It's like you're not supposed to get the commitment with this person. You're supposed to get it somewhere else. And that's why it's not happening. But you knew that too. I feel like you knew that. You knew that. This is like knowing deep down, like, there's a reason why it's not going anywhere, and it's because it's not meant to. Okay. But tell me about the High Priestess reverse here. The King of Swords and Justice. Yeah, something about a Libra that keeps coming out. Okay, a King of Swords, Libra. This has to do with a King of Swords who could be a Libra, or something about something being made fair, justice. Okay, some sort of justice here. And some sort of healing. A guided path to justice and healing. Okay, the Nine of Swords. And somebody overthinking something, or somebody being stressed out and worried. Okay, an Emperor. Somebody is stressed out and worried about the path. But this has something to do with justice and healing. Tell me more about the High Priestess reverse, not listening to their intuition. About, something just not working. Okay, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Or something about quitting a job and leaving. Something about quitting a job and leaving. Oh, wait a minute. So are you warning someone against that? Or what does that mean? Quitting a job and leaving. Yes, somebody needs to, the Hermit and the Ace of Wands, like someone here needs to go within and really think about some sort of action that they want to take, or what the best kind of action is to take in a situation. Or the Hermit, to keep something under wraps, to keep something hidden, or to keep something to yourself, or not even that. It's like something needs to be reflected on, or thought about here with the action that someone wants to take. And it could have to do with moving forward, or leaving, or going somewhere, and leaving a job, possibly quitting a job, leaving a job. So tell me more about then the Eight of Cups reverse, the Hanged Man. Yeah, feeling stuck, stagnant, not moving, not going anywhere. Nothing's moving. The Five of Swords, some sort of manipulation, or no, it's being stressed out and worried about what people are going to say. Yeah, this is the Five of Swords. This is competition. This is gossip. People saying anything, doing anything, no conscience, trying to stab you in the back, trying to say whatever they need to say, okay? Like, you could have been super stressed out about this, like extremely stressed out about what people are going to say, or how they're going to make shit up, or how they're going to try and like frame you for something in a way, okay? The Three of Pentacles, multiple people working together. Or again, this could have to do with work for someone. The Star and a dream, yeah. And a dream and a wish and what you've always wanted to do. Something you've always envisioned for yourself, something that you always saw yourself doing or wanting to do, okay? That's the truth about your heartbreak, or someone's pain, or somebody hurting someone. Or 33. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, 33. The truth. This is clarity. About what exactly? About someone being confused. About making the wrong choice, or someone making the wrong choice and coming towards someone in love, or the plan, Three of Wands. Somebody being confused about having made the wrong choice, or somebody doesn't know how to feel. They don't know what to think about a choice. What is that about? Making the wrong choice here. Coffin in reverse, not ending something. Moon in reverse, something being seen clearly, or there's no illusion now about somebody not ending something. Yeah, this is again giving me that energy of like you mentally did end something, like mentally, but having to wait for the right time. Like, especially if you're worried about what everyone's going to say, what everyone's going to do, how they're going to try and frame you, scapegoat you, okay, make you the fall guy for something, lie about the situation, lie about why you left, lie about why you stayed. It's like some people, they go so far to ruin your life. Yeah, cutting something off, okay? How can you cut this down? How can you cut it off? How do you cut it, right? The Sun and the Market. This is the truth, or you're going to see the truth about someone coming to a place, coming to a location, coming to a store, going somewhere, okay? And this has to do with guards at the gate, okay? Mice, the tower, the castle, the place, the location, okay? And all these people running around, scurrying around behind your back. Okay, or I don't know if somebody was thinking about like leaving something, but like, Or what is this about? Someone being really stressed out about work? I'm getting a bit like a work thing. Let's see. And it could be both, relationship or work. Yeah, Three of Cups and friends. All right, this could have to do with friends or a party or a wedding. A wedding. The Three of Cups and the Hierophant, that could be a wedding. A wedding, interesting. Why is that here? Or it has to do with friends in an institution, like an organization, wherever someone works, okay. No, 33, again, and the Four of Pentacles. Something about the future. Holding on to something here. Hold on to something because of the future. What does that mean? Hold on to something until the future. Don't do anything with something yet. Hold on to something until the future. Don't do something yet. Judgment. You know what that means. You know what this is. Whatever you have, okay? Whoever you are, you have something in your possession, something you've been holding on to, something that's just been sitting there. You haven't done anything with it yet. It's just been sitting around. Whatever that thing is, okay? You know what that is. Judgment. Yeah, you know what that is, okay? That's your new beginning. Ace of Cups and Temperance. That's your new beginning. Love and healing. Healing and love. Healing and love. A new beginning in love. Healing. A divine love. I mean, Temperance and High Priestess, divine love. Or that's like love from God. Or like when Spirit or the divine blesses you with like true love. That's what that is. High Priestess. Okay. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Something that you were told to protect. Okay. Protect in some sort of way. The Queen of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Ultimate betrayal because of someone being unprotected. Okay, so whatever you've been holding on to that you haven't done anything with yet, whatever that thing is, that's just been sitting around, you're going to need it in the future because of somebody being unprotected and a betrayal. Ten of Swords, an ultimate betrayal, something about a King of Cups, okay, or what a King of Cups is investing in and planning here. And it looks like what they're planning is ultimate betrayal and trying to get someone when they're not protected. What the hell does that mean? This has to do with not working together with others and not telling anyone what you know, or keeping something to yourself. Something from the past that you didn't tell anyone about. You didn't work together on anyone else with this. You kept something to yourself. You're not working together with others. You kept this to yourself. Or you've been holding on to it because you don't want to work together with others. That thing. Whatever that is. Okay? Devil. The Fool and the Lovers. Yeah, this has to do with a new beginning in love, okay? Or taking a leap of faith towards love and connection. The Devil. Yeah, but there's a snake. There's a devil around. There's someone that's trying to have control over this, or they want this, or they want to steal it in a way, or they want to come between it in a way, okay? All right, what's the closing words for this situation? Is this, yeah, there's something here about making sure that you're not attached to some sort of a devil energy. something about detaching yourself from something that's trying to bind you or hold on to you or control you in a way. They don't want you to have a new beginning. The Fool in reverse and the High Priestess. Or something about doing something recklessly or frivolously, being careless about something. The Four of Swords. No, there's something here that you know that you didn't tell anyone about. You've been keeping this to yourself the whole time. The Seven of Swords. You've kept this to yourself the whole time, okay? It's something that you have, all right? The Message. About working together with others. In the past, Knight of Wands. In the past, you got, this has to do with the past and someone taking action to work together with others. Collaborating with others. What happened in the past. So this time around, you did keep something to yourself. You didn't tell anyone about something. Okay, you kept it to yourself. And whatever that is, you're going to need it in the future is what I'm getting. Okay, so look at Spirit here, planning like, light years ahead, I guess. Okay? Really. Yeah, this has to do with someone traveling, all right? Leaving, traveling, moving forward, okay? Determinedly. Carrying a burden, something being really, really heavy. A King of Pentacles in reverse. No, it's a Knight of Pentacles, never mind. Somebody having a bad strategy, a bad plan, not thinking long term. Yeah, someone here didn't think long term. They didn't think far ahead. And that's why they're going to get the burden. That's why they're going to have to carry the weight of something, because they did not plan this far ahead, or they don't have a good strategy. Okay. Judgment. You know what this means. Okay, you know what this means, Judgment. You know what that means. I don't know. The Nine of Pentacles, having to do with a lot of money, having to do with career, job, success, independence, okay? Yeah, and friends. Friends. The Moon, something that you kept hidden. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. You received something, Emperor. Emperor received something in the past, and you've been keeping it hidden this whole time. And the time of you needing this is coming up in the future. So now Spirit is going to reveal to you soon, or maybe at some point in the future, why you were told to hold on to this for so long. Because it's going to come up soon, okay? But only you know what that means, okay? And something about the choice. Something about your choice. I don't know. I feel like I should leave it there, okay? I feel like I should leave it there. So I will, and I hope that this helps, okay? And until next time, bye.